Wrong. You make movies, I make deals. Let me put it to you this way, Robert. Without my part of the equation, your script means bupkis. You know, pieces of paper filled with scribble. You understand? I set it up.
You pompous, self-righteous son of a bitch. You're supposed to be representing us.
Robert, please, come on. Now, you really can't be so sensitive here. You know, I mean, this is business. Just because they call me an artist's agent doesn't necessarily make you an artist.
Robert, please, wait. Let me talk to him. When Robert came to me with the idea, I agreed to star in it because it had something to say.
Good.
He wrote it for me. Everyone agreed it was perfect, but this director, all he sees is sex, sex, sex.
Thank you, dear, but in case if you haven't noticed, sex sells. Box office for his last picture went through the roof. Cameron Knox is the hottest director in Hollywood.
Lane?
Yeah.
I've got CAA on the line. They want to do a co-package with Field and Light.
No. We went through this before. We've got no deal until Michael and I have a sit-down conversation.
Got it.
Damn it. I can't remember that. I wanted to reorder this. Anna, you happen to have any extra moisturizer?
Just because you made me the spokesperson for Infante, don't expect me to stock the stuff.
What's the matter, Lane? Afraid to show a little age?
Robert, you know what? You can never be too young or too rich, even if you're a writer.
Try writer or producer. And if you'd let me hire that Australian director I'd wanted, we wouldn't be having this discussion.
What am I here, a putz? You know what? I put this package together. It's my reputation on the line here. I let you fire the director, and our financing just goes up in smoke. There won't be any picture, okay? When are you going to get it? When are you going to get it? I mean, the only thing that counts here is the director's vision.
The vision? Look, if I'd realized I was going to be saddled with this bastard, I would have written it in Braille.
You see why I love representing writers' insults with style. I like that, Robert. It's good.
Come on, darling. Time to stop talking shop and come swim.
Later.
No, now. Come on, you promised.
I said later.
Okay. I don't have to get angry.
This whole thing is bogus. Look, Lane, I want to terminate our arrangement.
Terminate? You mean like, end?
Robert, you don't mean that.
The hell I don't.
Really? You really think that you have a career without me? Hey, Robert, let me ask you something. Do you have any idea how hard it is to sell you after your last 3 scripts? And you, my dear, you know, I put this together to try to pump a little juice back into your image, and unless this thing hits, and hits big, well, I'm sorry to say that the biggest thing in your future may be skin cream. I believe that grateful bitch.
Lane, are you all right?
Yeah. What the hell did I say? What did I say?
Local legend has it that in 1519, the first white man to set foot in Palm Beach was the Spanish explorer Ponce de Leon. He came on a quest not for silver or gold, but for the fabled Fountain of Youth. For some, this was Palm Beach's first verifiable midlife crisis. Others consider him more of a trendsetter, first guy to die in search of a facelift. Only thing sure is that he wasn't the last.
Amazing, I know. But Infante is not a cover-up. Its secret moisturizing ingredients come from high in the Andes, where clear-skinned Peruvian maidens have perfected the centuries-old formula.
Morning, Sam.
For years, the secret was passed from generation to generation, available only to those wealthy enough to pay the price.
Hey, is that Anna Alexis?
Now, due to an
She is
incredible scientific
incredible.
breakthrough, this formula can be duplicated.
I remember
at the
her
price
in The Rains Came
Infante,
Down. That was it when I was just a kid.
Moisturizer, hand cream, and living mask.
All
All
can be yours if you call now.
Remember,
you cannot buy Infante in stores.
Always take advantage of this extraordinary offer. That's Infante.
Oh, I guess you're not a big fan.
Got too much phony Hollywood baloney. Don't tell me you buy this stuff, Sam.
Infante moisturizers?
Yeah.
No, I don't. But, I mean, you have to admit, the woman, she's been around for a while. She looks beautiful.
Whatever.
Do I detect a little deep-seated hostility here towards the aging process?
No, you detect a deep-seated resentment at being manipulated, all right? What's up?
Does the name Clean Nation mean anything to you?
Yeah, aren't they that underground, ultra-right-wing religious group who thinks an athletic supporter is the guy who sits up in the stands?
That's them. They have intolerance for everything and everyone but themselves.
You know, Sam, I didn't even know that they had a chapter here in Palm Beach.
They don't, but there's a movie being made. It's called The Story of Q.
Oh, I read that book. Hot.
Yep, that's it. The film company, they just got into town. They've converted this old warehouse into a soundstage over on 4th. 2 days ago, they got a call from someone claiming to be a representative for Clean Nation. They have threatened heavy-duty violence if the film is not shut down ASAP.
And, of course, the studio refused.
Yep, but they still want police protection, and they have requested you by name.
By name.
So what, you know someone you haven't told me about?
What's our cover?
Well, I get to play the studio vice president overseeing production here, and you get to play my driver/assistant.
Driver/assistant. No, wait a minute, Sam. I mean, they called and asked for me by name, right?
Right.
And what about the old boy networks? It makes more sense to me if I go in as the vice president and you, my lowly friend, go in as the driver/assistant.
I cannot believe you're saying this. No, Sam, that is the old Hollywood, all right? Some things have changed. Oh, driver, could you saunter on over to the impound and see if you can get us the appropriate car? I have to go pick out some clothes.
Whatever happened to justice?
It's blind, remember? Don't sulk, Sam. It's not becoming on you. Besides, it's only temporary. Now, all we have to do is make sure the only thing that gets shot on this movie is film. Listen, why don't you meet me at 1 o'clock and you can drive me over. Bye.
And action. Good. Good. Stay on him. Keep going. Good. And...
Where the hell is he?
cut!
Beautiful.
Knox!
How's that for camera?
Thought you asked the writer-producer, huh? Because you know what the answer is, you bastard. It's no. Who gave you the right to change these pages?
Nobody. I did it to save us all.
From what?
The dialogue.
The dialogue, like hell. The dialogue comes straight from the novel.
In case you hadn't noticed, we're not doing the novel. I'm making a film, and for my film to work, the scene had to change.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. You call that dialogue? Now look, this is supposed to be a moment of rediscovery when two lovers find each other.
It still is.
Yeah, what, doing what? Copulating with nymphs?
You don't understand. These are subliminals. These aren't real people. They add subtext to the dialogue. Now, if you'll get off my set, maybe we can shoot some film.
Yeah, the only thing that is going to be shot with these pages is if I have a gun.
Guys, what is going on? You know, I don't understand this. I don't understand. This project was perfect when I put this together, and now all I hear are threats. What do I have to do? What do I have to do in order to make things work around here? Get this mule's backside off of mine.
Have you seen these pages?
Yes, I have seen these pages. I actually think that they're not too bad.
Not too bad. What are you, crazy? This man has taken the heart and soul out of my picture.
It didn't need heart and soul. It needed muscle and guts. I want him off of my set now, and I understand.
Out
Robert,
now!
Let me handle it, okay? Robert, can we talk, please? Robert. So, let's make a little magic.
Who's in charge here?
I am. Who the hell are you?
I'm Rita Leland, Senior Vice President, Creative Affairs, Morocco Pictures. You must be the Cameron Knox.
Morocco.
That's right. We met last year in Cannes.
Of course.
The studio sent you?
Yeah. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, you're damn right I do. I'm the director. This is my picture, and nobody sets foot unless I say so.
You know, well, that's a real shame, because after seeing Gunmetal Blues and Righteous Fire, I fought to have you put on this picture. I'm gonna hate like hell having you removed.
You saw Righteous Fire?
Yeah, I saw it 3 times. You know the scene in the elevator where the girl's in there and the stranger comes in?
You unzipping? You like that?
I said to myself, this man can direct.
Who's he?
This is my assistant, Chris Lorenzo.
You must have a card.
I love a man who knows what he's doing.
Okay. My set, my film. No interference.
Hey, I'm just along for the ride. Maybe I'll even learn something.
I'm sorry, Mr. Knox. Miss Alexis refuses to come out of her trailer.
She what?
She says she refuses to do the scene as rewritten.
But it's her scene. It makes the picture.
She says she refuses to do gratuitous sex.
It's not gratuitous. It's part of the plot. It's not even sex. It's a new concept called acting. You want to know why we're running behind? Talk to your star. She was the studio's call, so you deal with her. But the new pages stay. Period.
All right, I'll take care of it.
You need anything? Call.
Sure, sure.
Listen up. I want you two to stay on that rock.
What the hell am I gonna do? He wants me to go talk to Anna Alexis and tell her what to do.
Hey, don't look at me, Sam. You run the studio. I am just the driver /
I
assistant.
will kill you. I have never been a mogul before.
I have a feeling it grows on you.
You can all go to hell. I'm not doing it.
Well, that's it, Sam. I can't do this.
No, Chris, do not leave
I gotta
me.
go. Okay.
Tell Knox that if he wants me on the set, he's going to have to crawl here on broken glass.
Miss Alexis, I'm sure the studio called and told you I was coming. I'm Rita Lee Lance from Morocco Pictures.
Hello, Christopher.
You two know each other?
Rita, I'd like you to meet my mother. Mother, this is Rita. She's my boss.
It's okay. You don't have to do that. I'm the one who told the studio to request you.
You what?
Figures.
Why don't you come on in and I can explain.
Actually, they're waiting for you on the set.
Balls of hail will rain in hell before I do another frame of film for that voyeur.
Isn't this supposed to be the story of Q? I mean, it's a sex novel, right?
Look, I can't handle this, all right? I'm gonna go check on our accommodations.
Christopher, wait, please. I specifically asked for you to be assigned to this, to give us some time together.
Kind of like a working family reunion, huh? Just like old times.
You're still angry.
Let's just not get into it, okay?
What is so wrong with a mother wanting to see her son?
You do not change my script. You don't have lines. You don't subtract lines. You don't find out. Look, Knox goes, or I do.
Robert, don't force me to do anything that you're gonna regret, okay? And keep the damn finger out of my chest before I break it off, all
Yeah,
right?
go ahead, try it. Look, you saw the dailies. This guy couldn't direct you to the men's room with 2 feet in the toilet.
It's sad. It really is sad, Robert. You just don't get it. You really don't get it. See, this is the new Hollywood, okay? It's the new math, okay? The only thing that matters here is money. Got that, babe? Knox stays.
You son of a bitch! I'll kill you!
Robert, please! Robert.
Leave me to regret that. Leave me alone.
I've got to talk to him. Please try to understand. He's under a lot of pressure. We'll talk tomorrow.
No wonder you never talked about your family. Ricky, you've got some splaining to do.
It's a long story.
I think this stuff is great. I love it. I really, absolutely love it. I appreciate the peace offering. Are you still angry? Oh, no, don't be angry. I love a good fight.
She was 18 when they met. My father was nearly 30. Strictly fire and gasoline.
He was an attorney, right?
Philadelphia. Old money. His family dabbled in film, and they met on the set of some Elizabeth Taylor movie. My mom had a small part.
That is so romantic. How come you never told me about this?
I don't know. I guess because I spent half my life trying to forget about it. The marriage lasted as long as it took to have me. Divorce lasted longer than that. Right after I was born, my mother got offered the part of her life. She couldn't turn that down. So we became a bi-coastal family. My father handled the East Coast, my mother ruled the West, and I got bounced back and forth.
I thought you said you went to high school in Palm Beach.
And her grandma Rose, Palm Beach's first great lady. Oh, she was amazing, Sam, so full of love. So after the divorce, I told my parents I wasn't going to get bounced around anymore, and I moved down here with her.
So when was the last time you saw her?
Who?
Your mom.
7 years ago at my grandmother's funeral. We had this really strange conversation. I mean, I knew more about her mother than she did. It was weird. But that's always been my mother's problem. You know, the world has to revolve around Anna Alexis.
Sorry, Sam, I didn't realize. God, you must have been proud of who she was, you know, what she did.
What, are you kidding? Did you have any idea what it's like to have a mom other guys fantasize about? Who makes love to strange men in living color?
I never thought about it like that. You know what, though? She asked them to assign you. I'd say she wants to talk.
My mother? Lost in the forest, she would talk to the trees. Of course, it'd have to be about her.
Well, it's getting late, Sam. Let's go home.
Sure? Sure.
Oh, yes. Oh, don't stop. Oh. 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 Miss Lance. Hi, Roger Detmer with the medical examiner's office.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Why don't we go inside?
All right.
Who's the Elvis look like?
It's my driver.
Slowly driver?
I heard you guys were undercover, but Moralco Pictures? Why can't I ever get an assignment like that?
Trust me, Rod, it's not all it's cracked up to be.
Yeah, but Anna Alexis, wow. You know what I would give to get an autographed picture of her?
You gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm serious. Remember when she played the mother in The Family of One?
Yeah.
I cried.
Oh, she's a fine actress. Can we just drop this?
So what do we got, Roger?
Deceased is one Lane French, some kind of West Coast power broker.
Yeah, we met Lane French.
Yeah, I guess this is his Florida beach house.
Yeah, life's tough. So how'd he die?
Oh, the way everybody should.
How might that be?
In bed. His associate, one Dwight Guernsey, found him. Apparent heart attack, but I won't know for sure until after the opening.
Any signs of struggle?
No. Well, unless you count lash marks.
Lash marks?
Yeah, Mr. French was into kink.
Roger, any sign that Clean Nation might add something to do with this?
Clean Nation? In the conservative fruitcake faction? Don't tell me this guy was one of those. I always thought they stopped short of murder.
Yeah, so did I. Listen, why don't you give us a call if you see anything irregular once you open them up?
First on my list.
Thanks.
Take him to the shop.
Look, this is strictly a friendly call. I just want you to know that all deals still stand. Right. I'll be in town early next week. We can get together and we can schmooze. Ciao.
Mr. Guernsey.
No. Can you believe this? Lane was like a brother to me. He was a real mentor. He taught me the value of friendship. And now he can never be replaced. I just want you to know that this has no effect on the picture or any other project under Lane's aegis. He kept me fully informed. In fact, the nuts and bolts of deal making was really my responsibility.
Wow, that's a relief.
Hey, when the dust clears, why don't we do lunch?
So you found the body, huh? That must have been awful.
You have no idea. Do you want to know what I thought when I first saw him? Gandhi. The man was at peace. What a giant.
He's an agent's agent.
Is the Pope Polish? Look, I hate to run, but the picture was our package, and I have to reassure our clients that with Lane's passing, that their deals are intact. You understand?
Of course. We'll do lunch. You and I.
I'll pay. See you on the set.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, he was sure choked up.
Not as much as our guest of honor. So what do you think?
What, French?
Yeah.
I don't know. Got no sign of struggle, no sign of Clean Nation. Maybe he just up and died.
Or maybe he didn't.
You have a very suspicious mind, Sam.
And you have a mother who might be able to help us out with this.
Oh, no.
No, you are her only son. You should spend a little time with her, get to know her. Might do you both a lot of good.
I'm invoking club rules.
You can't do that. She's your mother.
I rest my case.
Very funny.
Thinking about getting liposuction. What do you think? I mean, when I take my shirt off, I don't want anybody to, God forbid, think that I'm fat, you know?
Honey, I've been in this business for a long time.
We know that.
You take that blouse off, and fat's gonna be the last thing on anybody's mind.
You're very kind, darling. Thank you. I mean, my agent does say one has to take advantage of the assets that God did give us. Oh, Anna. Oh, excuse me, is it Anna? I do hear they're bringing in body doubles for your scenes.
I wouldn't know. A real actress doesn't have to do those scenes.
A real actress doesn't have to do those scenes. God. Ooh, who's that?
Oh, that's some studio vice president coming in from the coast.
Yeah?
Okay, you're done.
Thank you, darling.
Anna?
Rita.
Hi, how are you?
Good. Come on
Hi.
in. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's amazing. People never look like they're wearing makeup up on the screen.
The art of illusion. Here,
Sorry.
George, I can take it from here. Okay, thanks. It's so hard to age gracefully in movies. The camera never lies.
No, you look great. You shouldn't worry about it.
Thanks.
So what is this film about, the story of Q?
Good question. You know, Robert Joyner is a wonderful writer, and his original script was the reason that I agreed to do the film. It's a kind of a psychological thriller. It's a story about this woman, me, whose own daughter may or may not be trying to murder her. Unfortunately, we've been saddled with this director who's long on form and short on substance. Plus, he's rewritten it so that what used to be my 11-year-old daughter is suddenly this 22-year-old nympho.
So he can do that? He can just rewrite the script?
You'd have to ask Lane French, the deal maker's deal maker. He set everything up. Unfortunately, he's going to be a little late today. I'm sorry. One shouldn't speak ill of the dead.
I don't understand. The agent is more important than the writers, the producers, and the actors?
It's sad, isn't it? I mean, the people who actually do something don't seem to matter anymore. I mean, obviously, there wouldn't be a film without them. But today, it all starts with the agents.
Did French have any enemies that you know about?
You want a short list? Try naming his friends. Can I talk to you?
Sure.
I mean, woman to woman.
This is about Chris.
You're not sleeping with him, are you?
No. We're just best friends.
Really? Somehow I could never manage to do that with men. Have to give me your secret someday. You see, I've been a terrible mother. And yesterday when I saw Christopher, all I could think of was how cute he'd been as a little boy. And how much I missed him.
I'm sure that he feels the same way.
You don't have to lie to protect me. I know how he feels. I've done it to myself. Only I'd really like a second chance. Oh, God, I'm gonna ruin my makeup.
You okay?
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tori Patrick. I play the nympho.
I thought that this office was assigned to the...
To Morocco's vice president? You're absolutely right. I just wanted to come by and say hi.
Really?
Hi.
Really? Well then, no. You know what, I'm not,
Oh, don't apologize. I just wanted to come by and tell you how grateful I am that I'm doing this picture.
Well, I'm sure the feelings are mutual.
Well, mutual can mean a lot of different things. Don't you agree?
Well, yes. I guess I never really thought about it before.
Well, maybe I can show you.
Sam?
Sam?
Who?
What's she doing in here?
Who?
Me. What is she doing here?
Oh, this is my office.
Your office? I thought this was the guy from Morocco's office.
I'm the guy from Morocco.
Well, then who's he?
I'm the driver/assistant.
The nerve, I tell you. Some men don't just do anything.
Ah, sorry, Sam. You will thank me for that someday.
Right. You know, Roger called. He said French's last opening was his best, and he wants to tell us about it.
Oh, good. All right, well, let's go. You can drive. Hey, Roger.
Hey, how's showbiz?
People are dying to get into it.
Oh, what are you, Roseanne Lance now?
I thought you would like that one.
It's cute.
No?
It's all right.
All right, so what'd you find out about French?
Well, I just finished. External symptoms seem to indicate cardiac arrest. Then I noticed the rash.
Rash?
Yeah, petechial hemorrhages. Also found congestion in the heart, lungs, and spinal cord.
Meaning exactly what?
Meaning chlordane, an odorless, colorless liquid, highly toxic.
So he was poisoned.
Mm-hmm. But not the way you might think. I found nothing in his stomach or mouth. But then I saw the rash, a sheen on his face and neck. I sent some tissue samples to the lab just to be sure, but my initial tests indicate the presence of chlordane applied to the skin and absorbed through the pores.
Facial he'd never forget.
Jeez, the last one he'll ever have.
Roger, did forensics find any kind of moisturizer skin cream at the scene?
No, sorry, they didn't find anything.
So then the killer must have taken it with him.
All right, let's go get a warrant. You go to the producer's trailer, check it out. I'll go back to the set, keep my eye on him.
Sounds good to me. Thanks, Roger. You are terrific.
No problem. Oh, listen, don't forget my autographed picture, Anna Alexis.
Look, damn it. French is dead.
Yeah, and all his clients become my clients, including you.
No chance, Dwight. I need major representation.
Whoa. You are under contract.
Yeah, well, sue me. Meanwhile, I've got a picture to make.
Sounds like a bad attitude.
Yeah, but he'll be sorry.
Get the door. So now what do I do for a stunt driver?
Do it yourself.
Oh, that's very funny. Hey, you!
Me?
Yeah, you. You're a driver. Right size, behind the wheel, wearing a wig, you'll be fine.
Look, I don't think my boss would approve.
Hey, don't be silly. You work for Morocco Pictures, right?
Yeah, but...
Well, this is their film. We lose the location after today, it'll cost $100,000. How's your boss gonna explain that to the studio? Huh? Get him into wardrobe ASAP. We are losing light.
Say she was the driver.
Look, what is the difference? No one's gonna see anything more than the wig and the blouse from behind anyway.
Behind.
You'll be in the front, I'll be right next to you. Cameraman's gonna be right behind us.
Oh, no.
What now?
No.
You two know each other?
No, not really.
Let's rock and roll. We have one shot at this. Okay, here's the deal. Having been driven to the brink of madness by her daughter, Anna attempts to escape. Still on drugs, she heads for the harbor where she and Dirk had their first sexual encounter.
First what?
Look, don't worry about it. I'm just giving you the backstory. What we're about to shoot here is critical. It's the reality I need to intercut against those wildly provocative hallucinations. You understand me?
What do I do?
You see those barriers over there?
Yes.
You blast right through them and you hit the brakes as close to the edge as you can get. You got it?
Got it.
Okay, let's roll film and hit it.
drive like that? Police Academy. The original or the sequel?
You okay, Sam?
Yeah, it's a piece of cake.
Nice earrings you got
Hey,
there.
you watch your mouth.
Christopher, I was so worried. Are you okay?
Yeah.
It's all right. Found all the evidence we need.
What the hell's going on here?
Sergeant Lance, Palm Beach PD. This is my partner, Sergeant Lorenzo. I'm afraid we're going to have to ask you to come downtown.
What for?
Questioning of the death of Lane French.
But why?
We have reason to believe that he was murdered.
Will you listen to me?
No, I won't.
I need to talk to my client, all right?
No, that is not all right. You're not even supposed to be back here.
It has to do with his attorney.
I don't need an attorney. I didn't do anything. I don't even know how the guy died.
Robert, I have been in touch with F. Lee. His secretary says that he will call you as soon as he gets back in. We are behind you 150%, babe, all right?
Get this horse's ass out of here.
Gladly. I will see you in Cannes.
I'll be in touch.
You want to know how he died? He was poisoned. Chlordane. Lab test just confirmed it.
Poison? You're kidding. I didn't even hate the guy that much.
You recognize this book?
Of course. It's mine.
Could you turn to page 139 and read the second chapter, please?
Chlordane. An odorless, colorless liquid. This is ridiculous.
Is it? And the fact that the jar of Infante moisturizing cream found in your trailer was heavily laced with chlordane. I guess that's ridiculous too, huh?
Damn right it is. I never use his stuff.
But you and French had been arguing.
And you threatened to kill him.
Yeah, the guy was a son of a bitch. Or he made me angry. I admit it was a poor choice of words, but that's all it was. Words.
Interrogation 1, Sergeant Lance. It's a desk. Your mother's outside. She says something important. You want to talk to her?
Well, you can't. We're busy in here.
She claims that it's something to do with the case.
It can wait.
She'll have to wait till we're done. Thanks.
Sorry for the interruption. Now, Mr. Joyner, we checked with the company. French had run out of his Infante cream and placed an order through their 800 service the night he died.
So what?
So the killer must have brought the Tanner jar with him, waited around till French died, and then taken the evidence with him.
This is insane.
Where were you the night that French died?
With a friend.
All night?
Yes, all night.
We need a name.
I can't do that.
Why not?
Because he was with me. Okay. Look, can I call you back? I just wanted to say thank you for releasing Robert.
No, forget it. If he was with you, he couldn't have killed French. Got nothing left to hold him on, so he'll be out as soon as his paperwork's through.
Do you hear much from your father?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I hear from him a couple of times a year. He's real big on holidays. Well, listen, I got a killer to catch. Oh, I'm gonna call it a night.
Christopher, wait, please, we need to talk.
Do we?
When they said that this picture was going to shoot in Palm Beach, I thought it would give us so much time together, time to get to know one another again. I even wrote you a letter.
Oh, I never got the letter.
I couldn't send it. I was afraid that if you knew I was coming, you'd make it a point to be out of town.
And once you got here?
There was so much to do.
The show must go on, huh?
No, I was going to call. And when you've made as many mistakes as I have as a mother, it isn't that easy.
And then, of course, there's Robert.
My involvement with Robert had nothing to do with it. You're angry, and that's probably never going to change. It doesn't change the way I feel.
The way you feel. It's always been about your feelings, your career. It's always been you.
I guess I deserve that.
You're damn right you do. What do you want from me?
I don't know. Maybe we could just somehow find... Maybe we could start over. Maybe we could learn to be friends. Just don't shut me out.
Thanks.
Think about it.
So, did you talk to your mom yet?
On a first-name basis, but that's not too difficult when your mother has two of them. I can't believe that she is sleeping with that guy.
With that guy, Joyner?
Yeah, young enough to be my older brother.
So what has that got to do with it?
She's my mom.
So what, Sam? So she can't be human? I mean, so she's involved with a younger guy. So what?
It's not what I mean.
What you mean is you can't handle the fact that your mom has sex.
No, that's not it either.
All right. So then what is it?
It's the fact that she's never been my mom. I mean, all my life, she's always been Anna Alexis. And even when I was a little kid, you know what it's like to have to stand in line to get a ticket to talk to your mom? I mean, I got to share it with half the free world.
So you're upset that her success interfered with your personal needs?
Damn right I am. Damn right. When I was 10 years old, my mother was nominated for an Academy Award. Damn, my mom. She was running this big house in Beverly Hills, and I was staying with her at the time. And I remember going to the store and spending every last cent I had on roses. And then I rushed home to watch her on television, you know. And then when she lost, I waited up. I thought that maybe if I gave her the flowers, it would somehow make up for her losing, you know? She didn't show up for 2 days.
Sorry, Sam. So you ever tell her how you feel?
No, no.
Maybe you should.
Maybe.
Yeah. You know what? It's getting late, and turnabout's fair play. Tonight, I will drive you home.
You're gonna drive me?
I will be your driver.
Will you be my /assistant as well?
No, I won't.
All right, Tommy, thanks for running it down. Yeah, I owe you one.
Yeah, thanks for you.
No, I don't owe you two. I owe you one.
I'm gonna be out for the
See ya. What do you got, Sam?
Well, you were correct. You know the stunt car that you almost drove over the rainbow yesterday?
Yes.
Just got back from the pound, and the master cylinder had been messed with. And so maybe Clean Nation is trying to send us a message.
No, I don't think so. I just got off the phone with a friend of mine who works for the wire service. Clean Nation is denying any connection with the explosion on the set or French's murder.
So then the killer is trying to make it look like the work of the crazies.
Sure seems that way. Did you get that list?
Yeah, I did. It's on my desk. Got the list of everyone that used Infante cream that worked on the picture.
All right, only 4 names.
Mm-hmm. Excluding French, who is dead.
And my mother, who was very much alive.
Right, so that leaves us with 2, the cameraman and Tori Patrick.
Miss Patrick?
Mm-hmm.
Sergeant Lorenzo, Palm Beach homicide.
Homicide. Aren't you somebody's driver?
It's a long story. Investigating the murder of Lane French.
Murder? I thought he had a heart attack.
It was supposed to look like a heart attack. I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure. But we got to do it quick because I'm in a hurry. Okay?
What do you know about Infante moisturizing cream?
I don't know. Isn't that stuff that's supposed to prevent aging?
Something like that. I contacted the company. They told me you were a regular customer.
I use a lot of products. I don't really pay attention to most of the brand names. Would you mind just sipping me up?
I understand Lane French used it, too.
Got me.
Was your agent?
That's right. We were very close. Are you almost done? I really gotta go.
Zipper stuck. We also understand you were romantically involved with French just before he died.
I was what? Who said that?
Were you?
If you'll excuse me, I have to go.
Hello?
Hey, Sam. She's on the move. Now the only question is where. See ya.
Bye.
I know it was French's package. I hate saying this, but he was getting old. He wasn't in control. I am. Look, you can tell everyone from here on out, everything is going to go without a hitch. Trust me.
We gotta talk.
Look, I got to go. I'll talk to you tomorrow night. Right. Ciao. What are you doing here?
The police know about the moisturizer.
So what?
They know I use it.
Then I suppose it's just a matter of time before they figured out who killed him.
What are you saying? We had a deal here.
Had. That's past tense.
Hey, look, all I did was supply the cream. The poison was your idea. You told me that they would never know.
Then I guess I was wrong.
Is that right, you bastard?
Whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. Is that real?
Yeah, you bet it's real. You see, we live in dangerous times, and a girl just can't be too careful now, can she?
You're serious?
You're damn right I'm serious. Tori, don't! Stay there!
Boy, put the gun down. All right, don't make things worse than they already are.
I didn't kill him.
So why don't you tell us about it?
Shut up.
Whose idea was it, Tori?
His.
Look, she's unstable. You're not going to believe a crazy woman with a gun, are you?
That's always it, isn't it? You're just like French, you lying, sniveling son of a bitch. Everybody knew I had the talent. Everybody. But they needed a name to make the package. Then he comes to me, and he tells me, I can make you a star, baby. And I wanted to believe him so badly, I agreed to help him.
French had run out of Infante. Actually, he asked me to reorder it for him, but I intentionally forgot. When I told him, he became furious. But it was all a setup so that I could bring him a jar of my own. Dwight had mixed it with poison. It seeped through his pores. It was my job to excite him, to accelerate its effect.
Hold on. You should have practiced safe sex.
Dwight had been waiting in the house the whole time. He made it appear that French had been alone. He said no one would ever know.
Then he planted the poison cream in Joyner's trailer.
That's crazy.
No, you're the crazy one, Dwight. One who planted the explosion on the set, cut the hydraulics in the stunt car. All this to make it look like a plot by Clean Nation.
Come on, Tori, hand me the gun.
Stay back! It's his word against mine, isn't it?
Look, that's going to be up to a judge and jury.
Yeah, and they're going to convict me and let him go because there isn't enough evidence.
Tori, put the gun down.
Stay back!
No, look. I confess, all right? I thought of the whole thing is, I did it. Just, stop her! Planks.
But it worked.
I had a future.
You have the right to remain silent.
I'm an
Anything you
agent.
say can and will be used against you in a
worked
court
this
of
out.
law. You have the right to
Don't you know who I am?
I don't know where he is. He said he was on his way.
Well, it's okay. You know, there are some things in life that are just a bit more complicated than we'd like them to be.
Listen, I know this is none of my business, but don't misread this. I really don't think he's avoiding me.
I understand. You know, I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I really mean that.
No, it's just my job. Listen, I'm really sorry they're shutting down production.
Oh, don't be. Having to recast Tori's part gives Robert a chance to really polish the script the way he wants. And the studio's going to replace the director with some Australians.
Oh, good.
It'd be great, huh? You know what, tell Christopher that I've waited as long as I could, huh?
Okay. It's nice meeting you.
You too.
Yo, Chris. You weren't gonna leave without saying goodbye, were you? And if you had, I would have had to track you down and give you these.
Oh, Christopher, they are beautiful. Thank you.
I thought about it, and maybe we should start over. I love you.